I'm from Ukraine. My nickname is Dendy. I finished my university and I'm just playing computer games right now.
She stopped preventing him from playing Dota. She gave Dendy the freedom to choose what is the best for him in his life.
Занимался музыкой, он играл на фортепиано. Он занимался танцами. В школе мы ставили музыкальные сказки, где он исполнял главные роли. Зрители всегда восхищались его артистичностью. Их детская группа выступала, Данила очень выделялся.
When we were growing up, it wasn't a good time financially for our family. But my grandma helped us to get our first computer in 1997, early, comparing with other kids in Ukraine. We got visitors every day. The friends of my older brother used to come to visit us, and we were playing games.
And Daniil, every time, look what we do. Every time we try to push him away, but he come back and look again.
Это было все в большей степени, чем у моих детей.
During all his conscious life, we were trying to stop him from playing. We were hiding our computer cord everywhere in our apartment, but he always found it.
Мне всегда хотелось его больше понять, даже его вот то увлечение, мне хотелось больше понять, и были на то причины, я не буду о них сейчас говорить.
We tried to put family pictures here. This is our mom and dad, and I think that this one is our favorite actually.
My childhood, we lived full life, and Dad was working for all our life.
But he helped us every time in every problem. I just ask him and he'll do everything for me, for Katya, for Daniil as well. But Daniil's and Farah was like friends.
Действительно, мой муж был просто фанатичным рыбаком. Даниил был, я бы сказала, можно сказать, его самым лучшим учеником по рыбалке. Даниил имеет такое же терпение, такую же выдержку, как и его папа. Он мог часами сидеть и смотреть на поплавок, который даже не пытался дергаться.
They can sit with no speaking for hours and just enjoy each other's company. They understood each other without words.
One day I was going fishing, but Dad never showed up. And when I came home, it's already super late. He was feeling bad. He went to hospital. He decided to stay for a few weeks, so we watch everything, stuff like this. And cancer.
It was a very big shock for me because he was very thin. I cannot understand, this is my father. We were sure that it must be okay, but it's a very short time.
I was really sad and was crying a lot. I was sad about I couldn't say him many times how much I love him.
После того, как папы не стало, он не ездил на рыбалку ни разу. Ни разу. То есть пока это все осталось в прошлом.
Actually, I spent more time on your computer because I could not think about it. It's like a distractor. It was like a start time, actually. The push to play more. And that's maybe one of the reasons why I'm playing now. Maybe I wouldn't play at all.
The relationship of Daniil and my mom grew stronger these days. They support each other and they are very good friends. I think that this is very important for Daniil.
5 years ago I wouldn't care about many things. Now I'm thinking about it a lot. Something knock you down, you need to learn to get up. So I'm trying to research this, to learn to get up.
One of the things I really admire about him is how he hasn't really had an easy life, but he's always so upbeat. He's always so cheerful.
When he first came on the Dota scene, he looked like a 12-year-old boy. Ero was just like, who is this kid? There's no way you could take this guy seriously. And then he would destroy you in games.
Как-то я видела, показали даже где-то в интернете, как он работает с клавиатурой. И это действительно завораживает. Я думаю, что Данилу, может быть, и где-то пригодилась его игра на фортепиано, потому что руки у него совершенно потрясающие.
He can make really good moves. His moves, I think, are unique, and they might win you the game. But he wants to rely completely on skill. He wants like an enemy against him, and he wants to kill him through skill, nothing more. He wants to win the game. His disadvantage is that he doesn't have patience. He wants to make those moves.
He can get a little bit too silly in games. He will try new and different things. He will overextend in team fights because he believes he can get the kill.
And his impatience can go too far, and he might lose the game for us.
Oh, Fury, he's going to go in. This should be the first blood. They got the spram on Sanjing as well. There's probably going to be a double. Dendy's ulti. It hits. Dendy.
This is the most important moment in my life because everything I worked on wasn't useful, and now I have a chance to win this tournament for my family.
So we have currently Eel and Navi playing in the grand finals. Navi just lost one game versus Eel, and it's 1-1. So both teams have to win 2 matches in order to win the $1 million.
Because our picks look completely different. We were like passive and stuff. People thought like we lost the first game, we're gonna lose the second game. We were maybe a little bit demoralized. We really needed to change to a different pick. We were missing something.
А Enigmu мы взяли просто, чтобы у нас был сильный тимфайт на замес 5 на 5.
It was like last hero left, and I never played it before.
And then we're like, Dendy, you go. And he's like, guys, I've never played it, but I could do it. So we took the risk of taking him and risking maybe playing him badly.
So it looks like down on that bottom lane, Dendy will be taking the Enigma. It is going to be a very, very rough lane.
Navi lost the game. They're playing something now that they're not as confident with. eHome figured out Navi, figured out how to play against it, and so I'm going to stick to my word and I'm going to say eHome will win it.
It was incredibly ballsy from Dendy to do that, on the verge of winning $1 million for your team.
这个行为真的是非常非常的愚蠢，这等于是一个可以说等于是一个自杀性的行为。
Dendy really now caught out. He's in trouble. Rockets are flying. FCB, long way in on the tower. Land the stun. Tinker just lasers into death. It will cost FCB his life.
We made some little mistakes. We played a really semi-type of like turtle strategy, really passive, really passive. We don't play like that.
Puppy and Dendy just want to retreat back out. A2-1! What a fissure! BLT is there! Echo Slam as well! Beautiful play there by eHome.
But I know if I die not for nothing.
X in the middle lane, forced, rocket, laser, there's enough. Dendy goes down in the middle lane. Again, eHome control.
Sometimes this can be like you dying, but your teammates picking up more.
eHome, they still want to push out that mid.
They weren't ready for the Enigma. It was a patient Enigma. That was the most patient Enigma in the world.
Here. Dendy as well. Gonna look for the hole. Black hole! 3 gonna go down for eHome.
Currently Navi, they have the advantage now.
That really impresses me, how he's able to make that transition. You just have to have the balls, basically.
He was scared of losing, that's why he was so patient and he did everything right.
Their strategy, it's kind of similar to how eHome won.
Navi defeated them late game, and I think this really shattered eHome's confidence.
And GG is the call from eHome. Na'Vi, they take the game, and they are only one win short of taking home $1 million. But the question really is...
We hardly won the second game.
Chinese teams generally are feared for the late game potential.
So we hit the point now, the gloves come off. eHome, they will master their knowledge, their experience, their calls up against Na'Vi. And Puck will be the last hero for Na'Vi, the nimble hero there already. Once again, a lot of aggressive heroes for them. Na'Vi, Light of Heaven, playing as the Beastmaster again, with Dendy playing as the Puck this time. If Na'Vi wins this, they win the whole tournament. This clash of the Titans right here is something we will not want to miss. X will come in closer. They will be able to get that kill. Doom now on Dendy. Pulled in by X. The entire eHome team turns on him. Lish will go down. FCB's on the run.Avorsov after the chase of him. Might be enough. Needs some more damage. Oh! X long jump in. Dendy orbing up on the high ground on FCB. First off the wall, the ribs. Orbing up to get the kill. He's on the retreat. Yes, it is. Dendy with the last right click. eHome now. They're going to rotate themselves down. Na'Vi already in the pit. They're going to try and bring down Roshan. All five. Dendy! He's going to jump out. He goes for the dream call. He gets him. He gets eHome. Holds him in the middle lane. Na'Vi already on the way out of the pit. They're coming in to help out Dendy.
Then we just went in and demolished them.
Now they're on top of the tier 3 tower. They're going to bring it down. Yes, it does. It goes down. eHome, they're trying desperately to defend, but Na'Vi, the onslaught will continue. The mid tower is already being pushed. The tier 4 tower is going to go down, and running in right now is the rest of Na'Vi. They're running forward to $1 million, and they will get it. The GG is the call from eHome. Na'Vi have just won $1 million. eHome do take home $250,000 in second place, but Na'Vi are the champions. There's moments of esports that are landmark, and this is one of them in Cologne. And Na'Vi, the winners, you guys have just made history.
I was jumping on the sofa and screaming like crazy girl because I was the happiest girl in the world and my brother just won $1 million.
I think in 10 years' time, all the gamers which we currently have showing themselves, they're going to be the guys that we will look back at and say, this was the beginning, this is where it all started. These are the guys that worked hard, and they took the risk, they proved themselves, and they forwarded the entire industry to the point where we could have a kickstart, we could show the world what we do, and then who knows how big we can get at that point.
We've come far already. When more and more people support it and it becomes more and more normal, it's going to go from a niche to becoming accepted in society.
I think in 15 years, the sports would be bigger than football, than basketball, than everything.
That kid who you thought played too many video games is potentially going to be on a path where he's earning $250,000 a year salary. He's flying the world. He's going to be endorsed. Gaming's the biggest entertainment industry in the world. So if you're a star, you are potentially one of the biggest stars in the world.
So if that, like everything else with computers, grows exponentially or whatever, then 5 or 10 years could be a big step, actually.